He's going to get everything. You're going to get the backline minions. You might miss out on some others, so it's very much about trying to push in his Faker.
The worry here is whether or not he can roam. Faker's going to ult in, and so is Galio.
Looking for a charge. No, doesn't get a point blank. Perk doesn't pull the trigger on the ulti, though. Respects the flash from Faker, but lives the ult in. Oh, ulti's back. Perk's looking for the kill. Gets it down, but here's Galio and Peanut surfing in as well. SKT commit a lot there, but Perks gets out easily.
Yeah, Perks.
Happy to play a nice controlled early game and looking strong here. Might even get something. Actually, Trick jumping on a Faker. Faker trying to get out, but Perk's going to follow through. Play all procs. Bang here as well, though. Faker taking a lot of damage, but G2 so much affected. There's Bangman. Here's the TP down as well. Peanut also getting in, but Sven trying to start him up. Good two-man shockwave. Gets on the Bang, but it's not quite enough damage. Perk flashed up, but Hooney gets a four-man taunt. I think it might have been all of them. There's a little ulti. First blood's down already, and then chasing it on for Trick. Wolf getting low with Sven. Tries to chase him out. Expect. Gets a kill back, but Trick does go down to Galio. Hooney now caught out 1v3 versus the rest of G2. Can he get out of this one? He doesn't have his ultimate. He's going to get stunned by Sven. He seems to try and run out, but a good block on the Justice Punch. Damage is massive, though. Galio doing so much in the early stages, but I think it's enough. There's the taunt. Sven gets another kill.
How is Galio already a raid boss when it comes to tankiness? The
damage is from an assassination character who's never going to be hitting him. So he's going Spirit Visage first, and most likely Mercury treads after that one. I really love the choice.
Bagoon again, 2v2 starting. Shockwave hits Peanut, but he ults through it. Now Trick caught out of position. Just has to run him down and try and get a sniper. Faker gets the kill. First 2v2 win, SKT.
Strategy of having to walk to lane, the walk of shame, the second time after you die, after a repeated gank, and Faker pushes up. Trick's taking a bit of free damage.
Another charm.
Might look to dive. No, not yet. Just damage on the turret. Great sniper. One more. Peanut lines it up, takes down Trick.
The Lee Sin mechanics coming into the 4 deaths, and the turret going down when they were behind the goal. It's felt lane.
2v2 going to be a 3v2 right now. Here's Expect with the stand United. Look at the whoop, and a great knock up there. He's going to deny that now. Bang turns around, but gets exhausted and stunned.
Damn.
Wolf talks about it's hard for supports to make highlight plays. That's about as highlight as you get on Lulu. Interrupting Expect mid-taunt.
Oh no, this just feels so bad for the mid laner. Peanut's gonna run Perks down with the ultimate ticking away. Actually ulti there by Perks, but it's just not enough. Perks, no tower to get to. Here comes Galio. Peanut, low on mana, might actually save him, but Hooney is gonna chase it. He's got flash. Perks gonna have to go towards absolutely no one. Teammate's not there, but might just run away far enough as the blast cone should get him out.
But Trick walks into a Galio.
Gets a charm now as well. That's a mistake. Just as punch for the knockup. Gets out, but Faker's got more than enough dashes for that one.
Trick's not really acceptable to die.
Really paying attention to the map. They try to go on Bang once again.
Bottom again, 2v2 starting. Bang low. Here's Ben trying to do the damage. He already got Polymorph. They're going to try to back around that damage. Disgusting as there's one for SKT. Mithy might make it a second as Wolf is looking for the slow. Flash Kittlelands gets it. Now going to lay the autos in. There's Trick down here to try and turn it around. Mithy grabs the flash, but here's Perk down as well. Flash out from Bang is TP'd up from SKT. Peanut forces Perk flash on the other side as G2 back towards her outer tower. Peanut, is he going for a dive here? G2 getting real far back.
Now it feels like the interrupt from the Wild Growth also. So we're going to see a replay. This was once again G2 opting. They wanted to have a pressure point. They wanted to be winning in at least a single lane, but Bang turns around. We know what Lulu can do, and a crit comes through from just the Brawler's Glove, and that's
in the towers without them. We don't need it.
Yeah, and another thing that's a little surprising to many about SKT in this tournament is how low their ward numbers are as Faker gets jumped on clearing a ward.
It's okay, Faker just use the ult, he gets out.
Far enough back, and that's kind of what he was doing in the bottom lane with Bang there that allowed him to turn the 2v2. Well, here we go though.
Play starting stage United on this Sven, but Faker looking for the 1v1, gonna be a 2v1, no, 3v2, SKT of course there first as Mithy's gonna join and try and save the teammates back, which for Shockwave barely gets Wolf, and Sven just gets annihilated by Peanut, the Wild Growth, keeping alive through everything else in G2. Every
Bang's waiting!
Going wrong, and here's Bang. Monster flank here from the Twitch. Expect does get the taunt down as Perks does take out Wolf on the other end, but Bang firing away, looking for Mithy, but here comes Trick. Bang, I think a little too far forward, does go down the Trick. Now Bang is dead as well. G2 finding some kills. SK2's aggression will cost them. Peanut turns to fight, but he's dead also.
Homo will definitely leave this game with at least one replay he wants to draw his charge's attention to. Very sloppy play, given that Galio clearly was not going to be grouping in. G2's actually going to stop Baron.
Yeah, it's do or die for them. It's 20 minutes. They want to do Baron. They just killed 4 people. They're still down 7,000 gold, and there is a very big Galio about to disrupt this.
That is not the teleport I expected, but Sven's actually bottom lane, can't join the 4v1 right now.
really want to try and get it in any way possible, but Hooney is going to disrupt.
We're going to take down Perks. G2 have to pull off Baron, and Hooney with a great TP, despite not joining the fight, does get G2 off Baron.
Call from his team to just take the turret, don't worry about it, we'll get out, or we'll trade up. Either way, a call somewhere along the line seemed to be wrong, even though he did get the bot lane objective.
Things at it again, ulti going to be propped on Sven. Perks here to try and protect him. 2 get another one.
Well, Snowball looks like when you have the extra items.
Running in again, SKT looking for a tower dive. Actually, Perks no flash, does shotgun on the faker. Time gonna miss, but Peanut's gonna run forward. Ragnarok will not be stopped. There's a shutdown.
You're afforded to make mistakes like SK Telecom did 3 minutes ago. When you have an early game like SK Telecom did in this game, they can get away with mistakes. Will they be able to do in the bracket stage? That part is up for debate, but given this early game, they're still going to be comfortably in the league. Almost 10,000 gold.
Absolutely insane here for SKT, and that Bang's Twitch again getting aggressive. Sure, it cost him in the last exchange, but SKT's control just serving them so well. And he's a 23-minute Baron.
And I love the vision toggle because, again, you see the pressure that's on because they also have to deal with the fact that Twitch has stealth. There's so many things to respect, and they have so little map control.
And Trick just had to jump away over a further wall while they still don't have vision of this Baron. He's back in, though. Would actually have a chance to steal with that vision.
Oh, not quite there. Trick needs to get back in, but this Smite's already down, and now Trick's just caught out of position. Faker almost with the ulti ready to chase SKT. How far do they want to go? Faker, instant shot, takes down Trick, and they get a pick for their trouble after the Baron is Bang. Still chasing, wants revenge on Mythy perhaps after the last exchange. No Shen around this time. Mythy running back towards his teammates.
And they're going to take this quick.
Well, pressure continues. Peanut just slaying people, staging at it. It's not quite going to be enough. Peanut barely lived up. Faker just nails Bang with a Q. Is Galio now going to knock up Expect and peel for the rest of the team? SKT might turn it back around, knock up onto Expect. He flashes out. G2 still defending, but SKT playing with style and so much aggression.
Yeah, I mean, Peanut just beast modes right in there onto Sven.
It feels unfair when Peanut's this far ahead just running at your carries. I mean, what can you do? They have a Shen ulti, and it's still not even close to enough with Faker there.
And it's on the Olaf. They targeted him so hard, and yet he still found comfort on a pick he hadn't played all year. SKT want to finally break the base.
That's broken. Bottom in, give it a turret down. Bottom in here will follow shortly. G2 running back towards their fountain, hoping something happens. But SKT still complete control. Will maybe end the game before the next Baron.
TSM is the late game at this point because they know that their way in, there's still ways into the bracket stage with the victory over TSM.
Ooh,
so.
Flash, my team alive, no back flashes forward! I think it's going to cost him his life. Bang! Bit silly, Trick will take it.
Olaf.
Speaking of Olaf, this is the replay, right? Peanut at it again here, actually 1v3, running away. Good shockwave there after the Ragnarok wears up. Peanut goes down and says, all right, starting to get a little bit sloppy.
The icing on the cake, which is the victory in this game.
Exactly. We also have to note a win walks SKT as the #1 seed.
Surprise, Peanut's in again. Here's the Galio ultimate to follow through, but that is diving through. Quite a lot of growth on 3 men there. And the ultimate from Zed, I don't think he's going to cut it. Huni still chasing him down. There's a couple dead already. 2 fall for G2 as expect. Is it going to be the next target? Huni tries to flush to the fountain, gets the taunt back down as well. Faker still guiding forward, just skirting around the fountain laser. Expect flushes back into his own fountain just to not die.
I don't think you ever heard those words played by Blade pastry time, but that's what had to happen. They're waiting for the minion wave. They're looking to finish the game. SKT are in rare form.
Game looking to go down before the next Baron spawns. Got about a minute to do it. Faker finds Perks to lead him off the map. At the right next to turret's gonna fall. Faker looks for a second time, doesn't get it onto Mindy, but Peanut and Wolf are doing the business they need to do. Huni zoning them away. The Nexus explodes and SKT dominate G2 to lock in first.
In under 30 minutes with just the 1 Baron spawn, they did even look a little bit sloppy in that victory towards the end, but that's just the expectations SKT has set for themselves.